All right, back we go in the dark. I'm a complete insane madman doing these stocks, and it's East Coast time, 10:40 p.m. Let's look at Y10. Y10. This exploded today, up 66%. Float 2.3 million. Low float. Short growth 120%. Market cap 42 million. Cash 11 million. Revenue 744,000. 16 million in assets. Stock splits 5.42K%. Insiders are 29%. That's good. Institutions 7% plus. No income listed. 3.73 million in debt. So not much debt. 11 million 0.25 enterprise value. So it's kind of overvalued, probably with the move today. What do they do? Agricultural bioscience company focuses on development technologies to produce step change improvements in crop yield for food and feed crops to enhance global food security. The company was founded by Anthony J. Sinsky, Simon F. Williams, and Albert P. Peoples in June 1992. Is headquartered in Woburn, Massachusetts. You have 26,000 buys, 70,000 sells on the insiders. All right, let's look at Y10 on Finviz. Minus 14 million in income. Sales 0.7 million. Float 2.32 million. No news since December 2nd. I haven't seen no news on this. Wow. That's on Finviz. So what else does it say here in Finviz? Company developed novel traits of potato, GDM seeds for soybeans. There's agreements with Bayer AG developed traits for soybean forage genetics. Agricultural bioscience is developing disruptive technologies for step-changing improvements in crop yield, United States, Canada. Look at the monthly. Just had 3 splits. This was up here, not 70,000. So we got to go all the way back to when this was at 100. It came all the way down 19. That's because it split again. Let's go. Really, let's go to right here, December. You had the gap down from 12, came all the way down to 6. Then we had a reverse split. This was on January 16th, 2020. Then we bounced up the end of 14. Then see this 4 line? That 4 line looks pretty big here. And so is the 8 line. And then we exploded today. Actually, I can probably make this pretty straight now. And draw it like right here and here. So this is a channel. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, another big cluster, and we broke through today. And you have, I would say, 820 to right at, trying to draw this line, it would be right at, we'll call it 4. So this channel from 2020 all the way till this year, over a year, these can channel. And you had, actually, the volume wasn't that great today, 3.6 million. I didn't see news. Uh, didn't see news on this. Could have been, but I don't see it. All right, so this broke the 8 line. It's a big line. Filled this gap, and it stayed above. We're at 13. That's very impressive. This doesn't have news. That's a tremendous move for no news. Where could this go? Well, it's not going to just keep going like that. But, longer term, we're looking for, 15. Let's put these in here. You got 14. Looking for anything besides this. You have right to the 20 line. Once this gets over 15, you have 20 line. I would look for that longer term, maybe over 30. Who knows? That's really long. But it has over here the over this 8 line. Now this could do an inside day. This could even float back. If there's no news, it could float back all the way to like 8. You want this 8 to hold. That is big support now. Big, big, big time. If not, it fall into the channel and go back to 4. So interesting chart. A large volume move today. This was, one of the top gainers. And it moves slowly. It sort of just grinded up, grind it, and then 3 p.m. it took off. Big volume here. Surprise. Let me see. Anyone on StockTwit saying anything? Any news on this? Uh, I don't know. It doesn't say none. But that's a really strong move, and keep watching them levels. All right, let's go to Acer. All right, Acer Therapeutics float 7.48 million, minus short growth 26.50%, market cap 49 million, cash 6 million, no revenue, assets 15 million, StockTwits looks like 2,000%, insiders 39%, that's good, institutions 20%, that's pretty good too. No income listed, 423,000 in debt, that is not bad. 27 million enterprise value, slightly overvalued. Firm engages in acquisition, development, and commercialization of therapies for medical needs. Product pipeline includes Adabiso, and Acer 001. It's a type of celaprolol for vascular Danios syndrome. I might have pronounced that wrong. Acer 001 is for the treatment of urea cycle disorders and maple syrup urine diseases. Wait a minute, wait, back up. Maple syrup urine diseases? Huh? Isn't that for pancakes? Urea. Wait. Let me just get it. It's for treatment of urea cycle disorders and maple syrup urine disorder. I don't even know what that means. Company was founded by Christopher Schelling, September 19th, 2017, headquartered in Newton, Massachusetts. Man, Massachusetts is a lot of like bio. Zero buys, 3,000 sells, and insiders. Minus 21 million income, no sales, float 9 million. Finviz here. All right, let's see what they have here. Focuses on pharmaceutical acquisition, development, commercialization therapies for serious, rare, life threatening diseases. Clinical stage candidates, patients with confirmed type 3 collagen mutation. Wow, it's really different. Formulation of sodium phenyl butyrate, various inborn errors of metabolism, urea cycle disorders, and maple syrup urine disease, it's called. I've never heard that in my life. Treatment of induced vasomotor symptoms. Reach collaboration agreement with National Center for Advancing Transitional Sciences. Hydrochloride, potential treatment for patients with COVID 19. COVID 19. The word came out. License agreement, Sanofi to acquire worldwide rights to osanetant, clinical stage selective and non-peptide tachycardian NK3 receptor antagonist. So they have COVID-19. They have a few things with these rare disorders. It looks like a phase 3 drug. The last news I see is December 22nd. Pivotal bioequivalence trial of Acer 001. I've seen nothing since. All right, the monthly looks like this could have been around since 04. And then we had a few reverse splits here. I have 1, 2, 3 listed. And pretty much go to the daily. As we'll go back, let's see where this was. Yeah, this dropped right from that 20 level. Big drop. Must have been the failed drug. And then we came all the way down to 2. See, I have these lines. These are Fibonacci retracement. So I put it from the top where it crashed and down to the bottom here. So that's the 2 line. Didn't really have to draw a line when your Fibonacci retracement's in there. So what happened here? 2020, it did bounce to 6, came back below all the way to 111. Then we bounced near 6. Yeah, we've been hovering above 2, and the 6 line is very important. Big volume today, 20 million in the last few days have very strong volume. So, where's this going to go? Well, there's a huge gap here. If we get approved drug or something COVID related, this could soar over 6. So the big line is 6. You can see it 1, almost 2. 6 line is going to be huge, and you don't want this to go below 2. So very clear on this like channel here. And then maybe in the future we can get into this gap big time. If there's an approved drug or COVID, really big news. Has good potential long when you drop like that. So it's holding this 2 for a long time. It's a very good sign. All right, Acer. Let's go to TBLT. Tough Built Industries, float 40 million, short growth minus 13.98%, market cap 50 million, cash 8.89 million, revenue 31 million, assets 35 million, stock splits 196%, insiders don't own this, institutions 5%, no income listed, debt 3.46 million, it's not bad, 38 million enterprise value. They engage in marketing, distributing home improvement and construction product lines under Tough Built brand. It offers clip tech, tool belts, pouches, and bags, totes, business organization knee pads, and saw stands and saw horses. Company is founded by Michael Panzian and Joshua Keeler, April 9th, 2012, headquarters in Lake Forest, California. I don't see no buys or sells insiders. When insiders buy the stock, that's a very good sign. Especially to say a stock's like 10 and it drops to like 1 and they're buying at 1, you know, they have a good feeling or this is going to go back up. It might have been temporary. So always look for that. Income minus 6 million, 31 million sales, FinBiz 38 million float. Tough Built Industries shift from loss to profit. That was on Simply Wall Street today. I haven't seen no news really from this. Um, so it sells United States internationally. Job site tables, has gloves, meter saws, table saws. All right. Various home improvement big box stores. Let's take a look at this. Got the monthly. It's had a reverse split too. This is way back 55, 2019. See the weekly going down, down. We had, let's see, one split here. One split. Then once we got below this 10 line, big wedge here. See this wedge get tighter and tighter? Tight wedge. And we did the split on 4/15, 2020. And we have a gap here. Then this broke below this 90-cent line. So 90 cents and it came right to, excuse me, right to, we have a 62-cent line. See this? Then up to 90, then we're battling. Then the low is getting higher here. Very subtle moves. And so you have like one cluster, 2, 3, 4, test it again. There we go. Big volume down here. Always look for the low getting higher. See this? And then, once it moved down, people are like, oh no, it's going down. It didn't. The low, it held, draw like a little trend line right here. You can do this like this, right? This doesn't have to be exact, see it, but the whole move is up here. And then we exploded today. and such 125. It's holding 126. Where could this go? Well, 150. And this all's if the market remains strong or these penny stocks are strong. If not, you could dump back down. 150 does have a gap here to 250. So 2 to 250. It's a nice gap if this can slowly grind up. Yeah, this might. They go back and forth, and we'll see. But you want this low to hold 90 again. Now 90 cents is great support. Look at how many times it touched. Now if it comes down and touches, it might bounce right off. We could do this and come up. And you have $1 here too, so that's your support. You don't want it to fall back below in the 60-cent range. But it looks like the chart's doing this. See this round move and it's going to go back up. That could mean too the market's extremely strong. Like all these stocks are making their way back up now. You just don't know. We're going to get a pullback at some time though. All right, WWR, last one. All right, Westwater Resources, 18 million float, minus 3% short growth, 96 million market cap, cash 5 million, no revenue listed. Assets 25 million, stock splits 140%. Insiders own nothing, either of the institutions, no income listed. Debt 394,000, enterprise value 34 million. So it's overvalued. They engage in development, production of lithium and uranium, operates through following segments: uranium, lithium, and graphite. Projects include lithium exploration targets in Columbus Basin and Railroad Valley, and Salrica, uranium projects in Turkey and New Mexico. The company was founded by Raymond Larson in 1977, headquartered in Centennial, Colorado. You have 53,000 buys on insiders, no sells. All right, so I have minus 9 million income, no sales listed, 15 million float. January 5th, announced the sale of North American uranium business. No news really in this, not a lot of news at all recently. Covering area of their projects of 41,000 acres, East Alabama, 14,000 acres, 2 blocks of Western Nevada, 13,000 situated in northwestern Utah, 188,000 acres in New Mexico and Texas. So there it is. Let's see what this stock's doing. All right, monthly, this has had 2-3 splits. Wasn't 85,000, so let's go right to the daily. We did a split here in 2016, and then we came dropping. This thing just came falling down. Another split on 2019 April, and then the lows keep getting lower, lower. Found this $1 line. We bounced it and hold. Came back just above it and then 2. Then it took off. October, huge volume. Is there news in October? They announced 30 metric tons of concrete for pilot plant production. So this thing just took off. This ripped to 14. Then we came back and we found a new Lotus 4. And we've been hovering here. Now we're in a big, let's see here. Trying to connect these. It's really, the high connects here. See this high? You're getting lower. The low doesn't necessarily connect. You can put this 4 line maybe. See if this comes back to 4, you want that 4 line to hold. And this trend line here, it's not really a trend line. I'll probably take it out. Now, what this is moving here, this 4 line's important. All right, draw 4 line. So 4 line, draw this all the way down here. This could slide all the way to here. All right, so see this? So Yeah, that's a descending triangle. This makes a little more sense. So we big move up, big move down. We held at 4. We're moving up to 7, then back down. See, we're sideways. This goes below 4. You're just going all the way back down, maybe to like 2 to 150. So 4 holds. We could do this, and then next news comes out. This sneaks up. This goes rips. Yeah, if this can hold this and rip back up, look for it to take this 6 7 out, and then 6 7 plus on this. So, and then who knows back there? If it's really good news, it's possible. But see this, the low is getting higher. This is this consolidation from this big move right now. As long as it don't drop down. That's how you look at these. When these rip up like that, and then are like, let it find a base. Found it right at 4, and then see what it's doing here. As long as it don't go below 4, you're fine. All right, so that's it on these stocks today. All right, please subscribe. Like Cayman Trades on StockTwits, Instagram Mike Frank 98, TikTok Mike Frank III, Twitter Mike Frank 007. Trade ideas is on my link. That's what I use in my YouTube. And please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. We are out for now. That is it. Peace out, everybody.